Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer. And I don't really like to get into topics like this because I didn't really feel like I started the channel for this kind of stuff. Like I wanted this channel to be like about magic and metaphysical things. But I gotta tell you that it really frosts my ass, this Jussie Smollet thing, and that all the charges got dropped. And it comes on the heels of this college scam crap that was it really had me frosted well a couple of weeks prior. So it's really got me very aggravated, so I felt like I had to give my 2 cents. It really makes me feel like we live in a society where there are two sets of rules. There's rules for those people that have money and power, and then there is the rules for the regular people. So it makes me feel like if you have money and you have a power and you're connected to somebody powerful, you can do just about anything you want and get away with it. And you know what? It really frosts it for me because I don't feel like that's the way that things should work. And maybe I'm wrong, but I don't feel like that's right. I feel like the money and the time and the taxpayers' dollars that have gone into that investigation, and that was a hoax and it wasn't true. And, and then, I don't even want to get into like the division that it causes between people when we're all human beings and we all should be supporting one another. It just causes a divide that didn't need to be because it didn't happen. This bullshit about he did previous community service, so he should be let off. I mean, that's nuts. That's like saying, I did community service when I was 10 in the Girl Scouts, so if I rob a bank, I don't have to do any. I mean, one thing has nothing to do with the other. I just don't get it. I don't think that, I just think that if it had been anybody else, that they would have had to answer for this in, a court, or they would have gotten some kind of jail time or some kind of a sentence of something. I don't know. But what really pisses me off is that I had never heard of this Jussie, or whatever the hell his name is, or this Olivia Jade person until these stories broke. So it also brings me back to that all publicity is good publicity, even when it's negative, because I had never heard of these people. And now, like, to see that this, you scammed somebody to get into a college that you didn't even want to go to. You've got 1.5 million or 2 million YouTube subscribers when the rest of us are working, to build up our channels, and you just have these subscribers because of who your mother was. And you got into a college and you took away the seat from somebody who really worked for it. I mean, that just, how it doesn't enrage everybody, like it's enraging. Like, what if it was your kid that was supposed to get that spot in the college? I mean, listen, I'm no scholar. I was never going to go to that college, but it doesn't matter. Somebody else's kid was. Somebody else's future was there. And how many people are buying places? How many people are buying spots? How many celebrities or high-ranking whoever have been able to pay off whoever it is needs to be paid off so that they can get their kid into something? I just think that sucks. I think it sucks, okay? And I just had to say something because I just think that it's a real disgrace, especially when you're somebody that, like, what was wrong with her just being a YouTube person? I mean, I'm sure she was making enough money working for Sephora and working on YouTube. You didn't have to go to school. You didn't have to have your head photoshopped on somebody else's body and pretend like you were in the rowing team. I mean, do you even know what rowing is? Because I don't. So if somebody was going to, I know that they're in boats. I mean, that's about all I know. But, if somebody was going to say to me, oh, jeez. Can't blame the dog for that. I did it. Sorry. I mean, if somebody was going to say to me, oh, you're part of the rowing team, I would have to know what it was, right? I mean, I don't know. I just think that if somebody is paying thousands and thousands of dollars to go to college and you have to work so hard to get in. I think that you need to be held accountable. Somebody needs to be held accountable for their actions. And I just think that it's bullshit that there are other kids that didn't get in. And it's not just one person. I'm sure there are a lot of people that have pulled this stunt. And why? I mean, why? What was the reason? I mean, you're going to make more money? Like, you're going to go to a college that you're not qualified to go to. So how well are you going to do? You're going to come out with a degree that means nothing? It's like, why don't I just give you the degree? Here, I'll just sign it. You know, you went to College of Jupiter. I mean, it's stupid. And then but you didn't really do anything. You didn't earn it. So I don't know. I know this is a little bit of a rant, but it's really aggravated me because the way that society looks at people, like how many times I'll hear somebody say, oh, well, you know, so-and-so didn't go to college, or this person's not educated. Well, you know what? These people are buying their educations. They're not really educated people. And so what? So what? It doesn't make you any better than the next guy. Like, it's all relative. Like, let's put it this way. All right? You're in the Mojave Desert and your car breaks down. Do you want to be with the guy who didn't go to college but knows how to fix the car? Or do you want to be with the brain surgeon that has no idea how to unhook the hood? You know, it's all relative. So when you're talking about being smart, you know, it depends on what it is that you're doing. Like, do you want to go to the doctor that didn't really earn his degree, but his parents bought his way into the college? Or do you want to go to the doctor that earned his degree? You know, and then as a consumer or as a customer or a patient, how do you know this? Right? I mean, very interesting stuff. And just some of the things that I've been learning lately in general have been kind of mind-blowing and interesting, to say the least. So this has come up. It's come up as a topic, you know, at the dinner tables between a lot of people about, you know, people buying their way out of things. And I don't know why it's so shocking, because I think most people, you know, have seen this happen before. I mean, you know, people getting away with murder and people getting away with crimes. And you're like, really, the evidence really was there. And then they got away with it. So, you know, I definitely believe in innocent until proven guilty. You need to prove somebody guilty. But to just have all charges dropped after the time and the money and the investigation gone on, all the taxpayers' money. I mean, we pay a lot of money in taxes. And, you know, just to waste it is, I mean, that's a sin. It's crazy. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I just felt like I had to say something about my opinion. And I won't support, like, I won't watch anything that this clown is in. I don't even know who he is. I didn't know who he was before. I never watched the show. I never heard of it. But I don't really watch much TV anymore anyway. I just feel like the TV shows today are just not what they used to be. They're not so funny, and the humor is kind of crappy. So, whatever. Anyhow, if you have an opinion about this, feel free to comment below. And if you like what we're doing here at the Magic Junk Drawer, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share us with your friends, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.